Remember, children believe Biafra. It's okay. I'm not afraid. I will die. Maybe Biafra to come. Let my children enjoy the Biafra.
I am not afraid. Yeah, Biafra.
I want to speak. If they need to do this, they're supposed to leave our man. Yes, let them leave him alone. There is nothing that young man did. Yes, they should leave. Yes, they should release him and give him everything they seize to him. Yes, that is what I want to say.
That's country to be at peace. Without Biafra, there will not be peace. You get my point now. There's nothing existing without Biafra. I support.
We want Biafra. Biafra forever, Biafra for life. We will die and get Biafra. We want Biafra.
Biafra must rule and Biafra must stay. I must take over, I must conquer. No Biafra, no peace. No Biafra, no peace. Country is not going to be easy for everybody. So let us try all we can do to compose ourselves, to exercise patience. We destroying what we have, we go nowhere. Because when you are destroying back, people there, we are destroying, like, for example, you are destroying back in Delhi. For example, you are destroying back in River State here now. People in Abuja will not know that you are destroying anything here. And people that are working there, you are still making them stranded. So please, let us compose ourselves and wait, exercise patience, and see what will come up after the election.
I stand on the dissolution of the country. The referendum of the country, let every region be on their own, as imagined nations. Yes, Biafra, or do the one nation, and that the one nation. Yes, of course. Oh, and again, when you talk about an Ikure man denying not to be a Biafran or an Igbo man, now I will tell a Ikure man to go back to history and read about the history of the Ikures. For example,
brother, everything inside everywhere with the road, everywhere road dry, nothing they will come on, no money. Everywhere is the law. Nobody can enter motor call off the condition. Everybody. Let's try 10 years. Vote. Man, I vote anybody.
Why?
Our leader don't cost no election. We support what some people talk, no election. That what we support. Yeah, we agree for that one, no election. No election. I don't break my own ashari. I don't break my own. Because our leader say no election. We keep my people on southeast. We kill our brothers and southeast. Say, I mean, come kill us. Yes, you want me to come vote. We are killing our brothers. How will you go? What can't happen like that now? So those people don't kill. And people want to compare. We'll go wake them up, make them come vote. So when you kill our brother, we'll go vote. We're killing us. So if you kill one person, you don't kill thousands of Igbo people. So I'm pure Biafra man. So we're killing us. We're not voting anybody.
What do you have to say about this incarceration of the federal government? Because he has won the case. He's supposed to be prison.
That will show the sign of terrorists. When Nigeria is a terrorist, that will show Nigeria is a terrorist. To keep him innocent in their custody. You're talking about where court they charge him, holding him. That why holding for what? That means you kidnap him. You're afraid to leave him. No, Nigeria is free law.
Do to carry the things along. Because yes, that is why even the ants save for a raining day. So we Nigerians now, this time are raining days for us. It's very tough. It's very tough. What is there is that our people that are ruling us over there, they have reasons of changing this currency. To me, I believe they are changing it for us to have a better Nigeria. I am coming. That is exactly why they are doing it. That is what I believe. Because those people that will buy votes, or those people that want to rig election, they will not accept like them. They only want to accept cash. In Ghana must go. So I believe our president and the CBN governor are trying all they can do for them not to be carrying Ghana must go to buy vote, to discourage vote buy. So for us to get a better Nigeria, we all are praying for a better Nigeria. Nothing good comes easy. It's only to destroy that is very easy. Nothing good comes easy. They are trying all they can do to build Nigerians. So what I'm trying to say is that please, if you have 1,000 on your pocket, try all you can to spend 300 naira to manage it, to cut down your expenses, to cut down your expenses till everything balance. So maybe like we believe in God, maybe after the election, everything will stabilize again. Because now we are praying, now they are planning election, they are trying to build another Nigeria, they are trying to refurbish another Nigeria, to restore the country. It's not going to be easy for everybody. So let us try all we can do to compose ourselves, to exercise patience. We destroying what we have, we go nowhere. Because when you are destroying back, people there, we are destroying, like, for example, you are destroying back in Rivers State here now. People in Abuja will not know that you are destroying anything here. And people that are working there, you are still making them stranded. So please, let us compose ourselves and wait, exercise patience, and see what will come up after the election.
These are the two biggest challenges. And you can see what are happening in some other parts of the country, like Ondo, Edo State, Delta State, Oyo State, and the rest of them.
Are you talking about the protest going?
Yes, that is about the protest in regards to bank. I'm not supporting that the banks should be destroyed or whatever, but what I'm saying is that people are suffering in terms of the money of a thing. They should allow the old money and the new one to be going together.
Do you agree with the notion that is to discourage these new policies to discourage vote buying?
To me, I am not seeing it that way. I am looking inward. Why they bring that policy of money changing? They want to use it to punish the people, the masses. Their aim, their own personal aim is to use it to stop vote buying. But to me particularly and the masses, because I have to speak on behalf of the masses, that they are using it to punish the masses and to create confusion and anarchy in the society. Well, the way forward is for a peaceful dissolution of the country, so that every person will be on their way and peace will reign in every regions of the country.
So, for 2020 election, who is your preferred presidential candidate?
Well, to me, I don't have any presidential candidate.
You are not voting.
I'm not voting.
What do you support?
Huh?
What do you support?
Like I
Where
said,
do you stand?
like I said earlier, I stand on the dissolution of the country.
On the referendum,
The referendum of the country, let every region be on their own, as a imagined nations.
Biafra.
Yes, Biafra, Odudu one nation, and Dari one nation.
You know Nigeria is multi-ethnic and tribal.
Yes, of course.
If Biafra go, where would South, like Rivers State?
Oh, that's wonderful. You know, if you go back to our history, if you go back to our drawing board, the history of nations, you discover that here has been the part and parcel of Biafra. And I want to remind you of a man that is known as Chief Frank Opigo. Frank Opigo was a man that brought the name Biafra. And he was the one that made Ojukwu to give that name Biafra as a nation. And that man is from an Ijo man from Bayelsa State presently.
So, but right now, an incredible man will say that I'm not an Igbo person. Understand? So don't you think that will create a conflict? Incredible man will never agree that he's Igbo. Because Igbo in itself is a tribe. But under the tribe we have ethnics, which can be different. Like Igbo is different from Igbo state. So incredible man will never agree. Don't you think that is going to create a conflict? South, Delta, Edo, they are part of South. I don't state part of Biafra.
All right. If you come to, like I said earlier, if you come to realities, go back to drawing boards, like you watch the old Biafra map, you've discovered that all these states you mentioned, we are part and parcel of Biafra. And again, when you talk about an Ipre man denying not to be Biafran or an Igbo man. Now I will tell a Ikwere man to go back to history and read about the history of the Ikweres. For example, do you know about King Jaja of Opobo? King Jaja of Opobo, who is presently the ancestor of Opobo today, comes from a place called Amwebo in Imo State. That is where he originated. And now he is part and parcel of River State.
So, what you want now, Biafra to go, freedom,
and that is
Biafra.
all Biafra. That is what we want. All Biafra.
If you want to country to be at peace, without Biafra there will not be peace. You get my point now. There's nothing existing without Biafra.
I support. We want Biafra. Biafra forever, Biafra for life. We will die and get Biafra. We want Biafra.
Biafra must rule and Biafra must stay. I must take over, I must conquer. No Biafra, no peace. No Biafra, no peace.
The hope of a common man. So we believe on a common man. What judiciary said is what we buy by. So any other persons, any other statement people are making is rubbish. CBN governor has defied the Supreme Court order, which is nobody is above the law. He's supposed to charge. He's supposed to be arrested. He's supposed to be arrested. Call for his arrest because he defied the Supreme Court order, which is not supposed to be.
This currency now, do you have the new currency?
And I myself don't have the new currency. What happens to the old currency?
So how you transacting your business?
Even the transaction cannot transact. Now this morning the president make a speech that we only rely on the 20 naira to 200 naira note and 500. So no, he said only 200 naira. No, he said we should not. Those is invalid. So he said we should not use that one. So only the one that is valid is 200 naira. 200 naira. That was made a speech. We had it. So what I'm trying to say that they make this country a living place for us, that the poor masses will benefit, because that is governance. Because if you are a government, rule well, if you pilot people, pilot them very well. You understand? Not that we are piloting or we are suffering. We cannot feed our children. Now I want to transact money to my son who are in the school. Now there's no way. I want, it's not working. Now the old currency I want to send for now, they say we will not accept it. Now how may son be in that place now to bring him back? And it's at Delta State. I know what it means to pay transport to go there. There's no way. So we need to remain there. So please, they should help us. They should help us. Let us rely on this normal, the old one, which appeal court have said until, depending on the outcome of the appeal, yes, 60 days.